Here we go. Finally back at the International Airport Departures Lounge after not travelling for just over 3 years now because of COVID-19. I'm finally back at the International Airport, back doing what I do best, travelling, doing what I love doing. It's going to be a bit of a funny trip, I think. The fact that my legs bandaged up with that torn calf muscle. I was at physio all day, well not all day yesterday, at physio yesterday, and the physio was saying I healed quite well. However, let's see how an 11-hour flight does. So, last time I was international was 2019. I was in China with Corey, my mate Corey, at the Canton Fair. So, I cannot wait to go see another tournament. Just walking back into the airport without, obviously not going fly in, fly out anymore, but going back to the airport for international. Yes, best feeling ever. Can't wait to get a beer in me upstairs. All right, here we are. Here I am in the International Departure Lounge, waiting for my flight. About 50 minutes to go. So, a couple of talking points around the World Cup. Was obviously the alcohol sale and obviously the price. Now, 2 days ago, the Qatari royal family pulled out of allowing alcoholic beverages in the stadiums, which was going to be Budweiser Zero anyway. But around the stadiums, they're going to, 3 hours before and I think an hour after the games, they're going to sell alcohol. That's now changed. They're doing the 2 days before the World Cup starts. They have completely done a 180. However, if you're a corporate or a sponsor inside the stadium, you're allowed to have alcohol. So there's one rule for the rich, by the way it seems, and one rule for the not so rich, which I think is not right. If they're going to ban alcohol altogether, they need to ban it from everybody, not just the ones that have got the more money. Football is a working class man's, well it was a working class man's sport, in the early days. The amount of money gone into it is ridiculous. So this World Cup feels like it's all about that, but I won't know too much more until I actually get there, which is in about 12 hours. I'll also be talking about the human rights of somewhat possibly 6,000 deaths. I don't know how true that number is of migrant workers that were building the stadiums in Qatar. I am not 100% sure that is the true figure, but again, I will find that out once I am there. I'll be asking people there, I'll be asking workers, and discussing obviously the human rights issues that took place in regards to building these fantastic stadiums for the tournament. So that's one. Obviously, it's alcohol, human rights, and a couple other sort of political things I'll be touching base on. But I'll speak more about that in the next day or two once I do arrive there and suss out what's going on, where's where, what's what, and where the Irish pub is so I can get a beer. That's the first thing I'm doing, is finding an Irish pub. There's always an Irish pub somewhere in the world, and there'll even be an Irish pub in Qatar, in Doha. So that's what I'm doing first, I'm finding that Irish pub.